back to go for 2. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
I tried to knock that nigga off his head, though.
Down to the 1 made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get
well, I thought that nigga was going to get up.
So
I was going to take off the ball.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Just chuck that bitch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
You already know what I'm about to do.
Mayfield airing this one out for Evans. It's caught at the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 51 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. This fielded right at the goal line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that'll be knocked away.
Why click us on to the wrong knee?
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
In motion goes Patrick. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Yaya Diaby. He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Here we go on 4th. Goff. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now it's gone.
Nigga, don't you pick it? Oh, wait, that was me. I'm tricky. I'm blue.
They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. In motion goes Patrick. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams, 49 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What was that? Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys
Nigga,
down.
I got a bump.
You got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Oh, we do know now. That still be good. I want to get it started. I want to get pain.
Man, this shit keep taking me back to the main menu.
I love it. How many points did he take from I would have been and been really good. Last part would have been perfect.
Play with the Broncos, maybe. Oh no, man, I'm finna go take a piss.
That is true. He doesn't only watch the weekends. What's it from?
Next check. Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Heard a bomb got in the potty. Who the like this in a party? Them up, them up, them up, them up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, learn to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode after school on the way to Popeyes. And wanna play both sides, just a red dot, don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a headshot, they became woo them guys. Round them. Two of them guys, I'm Paris, I'm France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. A million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dreams to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm f***ing world, I my pants. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance. So then I popped out and did it again, and did it again, and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends, and ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to man, he opened up doors. They bung on they tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes.
what's the name? Tonight. No, you chose ain't tonight. I am the Omega. PG Lane, Rolly Gang, SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been.
It's on you. It's your pick. Nigga would've got the fucking Rams.
I'm not a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the big shot. Right, like the emblems coming. Us two.
I'll take it.
1B in the oven. I'm tripping, my mental is amazing, brother. Asian, brother.
I did feel a star.
Basic, brother. Gracious, brother. New flows come and be patient, brother. Show my then take you out of class like a brother. One ain't taking no prisoner. Last year, backing them all been falsified. The facts mean this is a vaccine and it Elohim, the rebirth. Before you get to the Father, you gotta holler. That album, that single. Everybody that's outside.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Not me.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Mahomes. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Not something you see very often.
The whole day away.
His caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. If they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out in the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Stafford. Going up top for Kupp.
Nigga, you should have knew what I was trying to do.
Gonna be
Baby, give me a check.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
around
3rd
on the
down.
screen.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Oh, wide open, complete.
Trying to get your
And
block,
all the way
nigga. You
inside
ran
the
right to me.
15 before they drop him. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid, just trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 14 yards. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. So really a nice drive there for the first points of the game.
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver that got him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook, and they showed it to us right there on the first drive.
Make your way around the merry-go-round while avoiding the obstacle. If you get that,
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
I'm excited about it. Let me get right. Imagine trying to jump where I'm at. Hey, yo.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming.
And he works free. He's on his way. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take it.
I could left your ass on offense.
The coach is disappointed. The coach is
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
I know.
And
I'm
he's
just
going
a
to be
block.
stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. That's to the
That was my fault. I threw that
sideline,
to his leg.
incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, and that fell harmlessly to the ground. Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
I could have a couple now.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Stafford. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
You better catch that bitch. But that's Cooper Cook, you know?
And this is
Why you switch to that, nigga? Why you switch to Cook? Hey, nigga, you switched the cup before I could.
Hands, but could
No,
not
you
hang
switching
on.
late.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the incompletion,
nigga threw that bitch in the high traffic.
You would have been all right, man.
Play action. Here's Stafford.
Just like that. Oh my God, that was a head
bitch in
tap.
the double coverage.
Bro, that's a head tap. It was really single coverage because it's a one-on-one at the end of the day.
On his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Buying time to his
Nigga square.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Bro, they made me roll out. I'll run it back for you.
That nigga was hot.
Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On 4th down, Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
That boy Puka Noah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Johnson, don't tell me I should have left your ass on offense. I let that nigga get on with that run play last day.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last
Come on, man. Why you fucking my pick, bro?
One play to get into the
This is deflect the ball.
to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
Look at that.
And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
I thought that was some wrong.
The gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the
Thought that
field.
was some wrong.
Let me get back to my
And he will
use.
have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight
Run,
end try and
Tampa.
find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Hopkins on the
I'm about to
grab
run
over the
Tampa
middle.
because that's all they doing is going across the
Get him
middle.
down as he's
I know, that's why I told you that.
11
They
more
doing
yards
middle
to
and
go
corner
on the
route.
First down as well.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just
Watch the
space,
corners.
but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's
Told
going
you.
to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the
Made
end.
him feel that bitch. Look how he getting
Seen
up.
quite
He
a bit
felt
of
that
short
bitch.
passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Wow, you have to booty out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Too bad. Like that. That was a mini. That's tough.
Only have to power down. Come on. 15. I told you I'm not powering down. Come with me. That's an order. I'm not one of your team. I don't have to do what you say.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
You talking about what the commentator said?
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2.
I gotta give it to him, bro. It's a one-on-one situation. Why you switch to him, bro? You get on my nerves, bro. I called it out and everything, and you still try to steal the ball from me, bro. You irritate the hell,
So
bro.
they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think Kelce gonna keep filling
Defense in this
this.
situation would have meant that there was an
You
incompletion.
can throw
They
for
wanted
him,
a
dude.
hop. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really
Every
enjoyed
time he
watching
touched
how
it.
the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
I got right,
and as
you
he
left.
dragged
Don't worry
across
about
each
middle.
zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him to just a couple and force a 3rd down.
How? You knocked the ball into
I
his
thought you
hand.
picked it.
No, it looked like the ball into his hand. Like, you smacked it up and somehow you caught it again.
They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yo, these niggas don't hurry the fuck up, bro. They take all fucking day just to
here's
pick
a
some
1st
bullshit
and 10
ass
now
plays.
down inside the 20. A give right side for Pacheco. Byron Young there on the stop.
I ain't got off with that one play with Pacheco. Think Pacheco about to get off. That nigga ain't getting no fucking yards since that one play.
Press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now 2nd and 9.
Wait. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't got
Again, it's Pacheco. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
But with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
So backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
I ain't do shit since that one run he had.
Now here's Mahomes.
Bro, that ain't even a playoff pick.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
I'll never run no man coverage.
That's what that was?
Yeah, that shit came out, man coverage. That ain't even a playoff pick.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Put Kelsey in man coverage, they just act like niggas can't keep up with it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Bro, I can keep going up the middle.
Across the 25 and down at the 28. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
There he goes left side. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, LA.
This shit easy.
Puka Nacua on his way to a monster game.
Let you have that one. Can't say shit.
Yeah, about time you let me get another one, nigga.
Of the first half.
For a minute, I didn't think you was about to let me get it. That's why I ain't catch it one hand. I ain't even gonna hold it. I wanted to catch that bitch one hand so bad, but I thought you was gonna switch before I did.
That can really be a shot to him. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
These niggas be killing me, bro. They can take all the fucking plays just to do nothing. Now, nigga better pop up out of nowhere like they did me. Come on. You see what I'm saying, Johnson? Hot dog pop up out of nowhere on me, but then
nowhere. Nigga, I got you to block. You ain't have to do shit but run, and that nigga came out of nowhere.
Teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most.
What the fuck, dog? Come on. Why we can't get that shit?
When it comes in special teams.
Right, why we can't get a Sonic to pop up out of nowhere, bro?
Nigga, just out of the blue.
Watch the pass coming across the middle in the corner.
I ain't even on my right use.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And I was right there, and I played too. These niggas laggy ass internet.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
I ain't know you was about to do that shit, bro. I would slow it down.
Nigga, you got right behind.
I I didn't think you about to do it right there and there. You still had lead roll. No, it's still gonna get better.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Room to maneuver at the 35. East to the 15. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, 73 yards. And the Rams have regained the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
It's okay. You got tickets, so they give you another ticket.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mahomes now to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
I didn't think you was going to keep going that way. I thought you was going to turn back you.
The football here at their own 18-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? A final shot before the break. Stafford. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
He's got a man complete. And he gets this to the other side of the
field
across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Play action. Stafford.
Damn, you had me too.
To his tight end Higbee. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 12.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't just say that. Yeah, man. What? Yeah. Hey.
Shit, that's it for me.
Crazy, yeah. You ain't worried about the land on it.
Okay, what?
You said you done?
Yep.
Alright, bet, man. It was nice taking dubs with you, bro.
Easy dubs at that. Wasn't shit hard about it.
Easy dubs. Just a little lightweight. I know. I don't need my Michael Johnson because he's about to lose the party.
Shit, every team we played, them niggas quit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I like how earlier you tried to say you had 10 points and your man had 0. Yeah, your nigga had 17.
Wait, you can hear Johnson too.
Yeah, I know. You can find Will Johnson now.
I need a pit stop real quick.
Yeah. I don't know.